They say time is a thief. But what if you could steal some of it back? Picture this. You're standing at the edge of a quiet forest, sunlight drifting through ancient trees. You feel your age, not in years, but in weight. Your joints whisper reminders, your breath is a bit shorter than it used to be, and deep down, you wonder, is this just how it goes after 60? Or is there something they're not telling you? Doctors are helpful, no doubt. They give us prescriptions, procedures, and polite advice. But behind the white coats and clinical smiles, there are things not often said out loud. Not because they are secrets in the spooky sense, but because they are simple, too simple. And yet, they could mean everything. 6 habits. That's all. 6 things that could gift you 10 more years of laughter, purpose, and clarity, if you're willing to see the truth, not just what's convenient. This isn't magic, but it feels like it once you start. And the first habit? It has nothing to do with medicine. It's about rising early and going outside. You've probably heard early to bed, early to rise before, but here's the forgotten part. Your body is wired to sync with sunlight. After 60, your internal clock can become confused. That throws off everything: sleep, mood, even your immune system. Just 15 minutes of morning sun, no screen, no noise, just the sky and the breeze, and your brain begins to reset. Your cortisol calms. Your sleep at night improves. You think more clearly. You begin to feel alive again, not just awake. The forest is still there. And the second habit? It's hidden in plain sight, waiting where most of us forget to look. Most people walk right past it. The second habit, I mean. They chase vitamins, try trendy diets, even download meditation apps, yet ignore the one thing that's been under their nose since the Garden of Eden. Stillness. Not silence. Not boredom. But stillness, the kind that lets your mind breathe. We weren't built for constant alerts, flashing headlines, and endless scrolling. That noise rots the soul quietly. But stillness, even for 5 minutes a day, is like armor. A shield for your mind. Sit on your porch. Close your eyes. Don't pray, don't think, just be. At first, it'll feel strange. You'll reach for your phone out of habit. But if you resist, your blood pressure drops. Your brain rewires. You begin to reclaim the peace the modern world is so eager to steal. Stillness strengthens your decisions, sharpens your memory, and rebuilds your emotional core. It's not a luxury, it's medicine with no side effects. And then comes the third habit, hiding in your bones like a forgotten tune. Movement, not exercise, movement. There's a difference. You don't need a gym. You need to flow. The body craves rhythm. A slow walk through the neighborhood. Dancing to an old favorite song in your kitchen. Gentle stretches while the kettle boils. Movement tells your cells you're still in the game. That you're not done yet. Stagnant bodies decay faster. But a moving body, even slightly, triggers everything. Better digestion, stronger balance, clearer thoughts. It's a sacred dance between the physical and the spiritual, between time and grace. But there's more. Something deeper. A fourth habit that many fear, because it asks us to let go. Letting go. That's the fourth habit. And it might be the hardest one of all. Not of people, necessarily, but of grudges, of regrets, of the heavy stones we carry in the hidden corners of our hearts. After 60, the weight of a lifetime starts to settle in. That one thing you wish you'd said. The apology never received. The disappointment that still whispers your name when the room goes quiet. But here's the truth, bitterness shortens life. It ages the skin. It clouds the heart. It's the kind of poison you sip hoping someone else will suffer. Letting go isn't weakness. It's release. It's strength in its purest form. You make room for peace, and peace is life extending. Now, the fifth habit is beautifully simple: community. You don't need a crowd, but you do need connection. A neighbor, a cousin, a church group, even a kind stranger you see every morning. Loneliness is more dangerous than obesity, more lethal than cigarettes. But connection, that eye-to-eye, heart-to-heart feeling, keeps the fire burning. Call someone. Say hello. Be the one who reaches out. Don't wait for invitations, create them. Every laugh shared, every story remembered adds a brick to the bridge that carries you into tomorrow. And finally, the sixth habit, maybe the most surprising. Wonder. Curiosity. That spark in your eyes when you learn something new, even at 75. Read that strange book. Watch a documentary about ancient Egypt. Try painting. Learn how to make sourdough. Wonder keeps the mind young. And a young mind feeds the body in return. So here we are, 6 habits, None of them expensive, all of them life-changing. You don't need a prescription. You don't need permission. Just a little courage, and a bit of faith. You've lived decades. You've seen the world change, lost people, gained wisdom. You are not done yet. In fact, you're only just beginning again, in a wiser, freer chapter. If something in this spoke to you, if a single habit resonated, tell me in the comments. Share your story. You never know who you might inspire. And if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay with us as we uncover more untold truths about living fully, not just longer, but better. Here's to living with light in your heart, strength in your step, and wonder in your soul, no matter your age.